different. Yo, Ray is short. Get back to the shit, get food to fight.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So this time I'm going to review this Captain America Civil War. Now I actually seen this movie 4 times and I honestly can now form an opinion on it. So let's get right into this. So first I want to start off with the negativity, just because I don't want to end it on negativity first on the first. So let's get right into this. So let's get into non-spoiler review, just for those who haven't watched it yet. If you haven't watched it, I don't know what the hell you're doing. But anyway, so basically you know what, let's get right into the review for it. Spoilers all over the place. Okay, anyway, so one of the main gripes I had with this movie was the villains were just not used very well, in my opinion. There was nothing to look forward to with them. It was just complete bull crap. Now, from the very beginning, the opening sequences, the Avengers are fighting, the new Avengers are fighting Crossbones, and I was really hyped for this villain. I was okay, oh, Crossbones, okay, Frank Gillis is a really good actor, and I was really hoping to see him shine. And instead, they kill him off within the same sequence, and he is part of the accident now. Okay, I understand, they have to set up the accident somehow, but it was just a complete waste of his character. Crossbones was a character that I was really looking forward to, especially since he had the big part in the Civil War comic where he kills Captain America. And they completely waste him. I was mad, like when I was first seeing it, I was mad, like, did they really just kill him off? Did they really just kill him off like that? It was horrible. I was so mad, and it was one of the things that started, like, that's a bad way to start the movie when I'm already like, okay, that's stupid. Why did they kill that character off? So the second villain, Baron Zemo, he did not feel like a villain at all. Okay, this guy was interesting. As soon as he went to go find the Winter Soldier's Red Book or whatever, trying to find, mission report December 16, 1991 or something, it was kind of interesting. Like, okay, what does it have to do? And up to the end, and then he shows him, okay, when Bucky killed Tony's parents, and I was like, okay, that's kind of interesting, but what do you do? What are you gonna do? And this guy tries to kill himself. Like, that was just a complete. You're telling me that he didn't even feel threatening. He was literally there to start a fight and then to kill himself because of his family. It was just now I know they kept saying, there's no real villain in this movie, but honestly, if there is no real villain in this movie, then you shouldn't have any villains at all. Now, I know they had to start it all. I know they had to make a story plot to, start off, how the heck are they gonna fight, but I'm pretty sure Marvel could have done something else and use, make complete waste of this villains. Okay, Baron Zemo he didn't feel threatening at all. See, in some parts he was interesting, but he didn't have that threatening vibe. And Marvel hasn't had a really good villain since, I believe, not Ultron, way back since Phase 1, right? Phase 2, maybe Iron Man 2, the villain in that one, the first Captain America, the Red Skull. To me, it just really hasn't had that many good villains of late. It was a complete mess with the villains, and I just did not like that at all, and it really brought me down in this movie. Like, okay, the villains were just really, really disappointing. And and then for some parts it did feel like Batman v Superman, like, it would switch to one part, like, okay, why are they here, why are they there? It didn't really explain stuff. One of the things I didn't like was the Rush, Sharon, and Captain America kiss, because there was no tension between them at all in the movie, and it just suddenly happened. Like, what are you doing that for, Another thing I didn't like was how they just completely didn't use all the side characters. Now, maybe that was good on their part. They didn't overcrowd the movie. They only used them for certain parts. But really, I wanted to see more of the cameo characters like Ant-Man and Spider-Man. I was really disappointed when they didn't really use them after the fight. But I guess that's how Marvel wants them not to be overcrowded, which I guess is a really good way of doing it. Batman v Superman could have done it that way. I think it would have worked out much better. But honestly, it just it just kept showing. I don't know. I felt characters just solely because I was really excited to see all of them, especially Ant-Man. I believe Ant-Man was the showstopper, not the show stealer of it, especially when he became Giant Man. That was just one of the most exciting moments of all in Civil War, and I just freaked out in that moment. So let's get into the good stuff. So as I said again, yes, Ant-Man becoming Giant Man, all these little Easter eggs and references, even the visual references, like when Captain America had put a shield in Iron Man's blasters, and they made a little kind of homage to the comic book cover. Then the Spider-Man was just amazing. He was perfect. There was not one moment where I felt like, okay, this guy sucks. You know, Tom Holland was really good. And as I said, I've seen this movie 4 times, and I literally cannot find a complaint with Spider-Man that I have. He's just perfect for the entire movie, and honestly, I cannot wait for his Spider-Man movie. He's really stole the show. One gripe I have is Aunt May looking too young. Now I know that may not be, kind of a concern to others, but to me, I want to feel like this is actual Aunt May and not some, babysitter watching Peter Parker. I really want I kind of want Aunt May to look like how she did. She keeps getting young. She keeps getting younger and younger in every movie, and it's just kind of like annoying. And this one, she looks way too young. She looks like his fucking mom, for God's sakes. Anyway, but the good part, the story was also pretty good. I really liked how they did Bucky. It got me really into Bucky, especially since he had a big part with Black Panther. Black Panther was also amazing. The actor, I forget the actor's name, it's late right now, but the actor was just phenomenal, and I cannot wait to see the Black Panther movie. The claws and everything, the way he uses his claws and everything, it's just perfect. Whether or not it has visual effects, or the suit has visual effects, or practical effects and visual effects, it's just amazing how the suit looks, and I cannot wait to see him in his solo movie. Black Panther was just amazing. He was probably the most the hype character that I was going to, he's probably the character that I was just considering. It was this MCU debut, and Black Panther is actually one of the first heroes that I was introduced to, along with Doctor Strange and Batman and the other ones. But yeah, so overall this movie was really good. The Easter eggs were phenomenal. The storyline, it was kind of at times, like, it does have some of its boring parts, like, oh, can we just get through this part already? And Batman v Superman did have some of those parts too. There's a lot. It's just me. It's not just oh, I'm a DC fan, I hate Marvel movies. No, like Batman v Superman, I can honestly admit there were some parts where I just did not like it. Like, why did they even put that in there? Like, come on, just let's get to this part already. Like, we don't need this. Like, I don't know. Some of it needed explanation. I liked how Civil War did, use some explanation to their scenes, or explanation, or whatever. I don't fucking care anymore. It did explain some scenes. Like, it wasn't just jumping around like Batman v Superman. And I did enjoy it a lot. I did enjoy Batman v Superman better solely because I am a DC fan, and I don't know. I feel like I enjoyed Batman v Superman better than Civil War, but Civil War, honestly, I would not argue others that it's the better movie, because honestly, yeah, it's your opinion, but to me, honestly, I think I would enjoy Batman v Superman better than Civil War. So let's give it this final review. So the final review, don't get mad, it is literally it's around the 7.5 to 8 range. Now, as I said, this movie was just really good and phenomenal. It's probably one of the best Captain America movies, but although mine is still the Winter Soldier. Villain aspect and some of the story elements, it just didn't add up for me. The villains did not feel threatening at all. So when I find out, he tells them, "Oh, I just wanted to tear the Avengers apart," it was kind of stupid in a way, because they're just fighting just because a guy wants them to tear it apart. And the ending, it was kind of like really, that's where you're gonna end it off. Like, what's gonna happen to all these other characters? And one of the parts that they showed in the trailers, which was what do you call it? I think Rhodes, when he got paralyzed, and they showed it in the trailer. I believe they should have not shown that, because it just really took away that effect. Like, oh, okay, he's still alive, because I knew he was gonna be still alive, because they wouldn't just show his death like that in the trailer. So it kind of took a lot of it kind of took an interest out of me. I believe they shouldn't have just not have shown that. And yeah, but basically, it's probably like an 8 for me. Batman v Superman still kind of tops. So I give Batman v Superman an 8.5 after rewatching it maybe for the 5th time this weekend. But I really enjoy Batman. As I said, I didn't enjoy Civil War as much as I did with Batman v Superman, but I can honestly say for the next review, which is X-Men, I did enjoy X-Men better than Civil War. And it's literally equal. I'd probably give X-Men a 9. a 9, and you know, so but Civil War is usually an 8.5. It's probably an 8. No, a 7.5 or 8. It's just. It just didn't really have that big of an effect on me. I wasn't expecting the best movie ever, and I wasn't expecting the worst. And I got a good movie, not a great movie, but a good movie. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, guys. Let me know what you guys think. I know some of you guys are probably gonna be upset about my reviews, but it's just honestly my opinion. Don't get offended. But anyway, so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe, guys. This is Nicholas Light, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Rate, comment, subscribe to Nicholas Light. Get to chopper. Do it all, blow it to pieces. Get to chopper. Pieces, boom, man.
Boy, like happy and boy, like sad.